peace.
I've caused
I've
caused a breach of peace. I'm being arrested.
But the content of what you're
Can we just say
streaming?
The content of what I'm streaming, I'm being arrested for breach of the peace. I'm being arrested for breach of the peace. You've all watched this. You've all watched this. You've all watched this. You've all watched this. Can you get me a solicitor? Can you get
That's right. This is history happening. We're not just puffing this up. You can feel that magic. It's really turned it around. It's showing what they wanted to do in the dark of the night. And thanks to your courage, the thousands that have showed up in the demonstrations, and it's only building, as you said, with the football hooligans, as they're called, unifying. This has got to scare the forces of radical globalism and radical Islam.
Which has fractured and broken all the existing establishments and all the existing communities, and it's given a rise to a new group of people, from the middle class to the working class, to the educated, the uneducated, the middle class. Everybody has started to realize what's going on, and they're rising up. And the establishment will not see anything like this. It will have nothing on the Paul riots. It will have.
Was knocked down and run over by horses. Then the looting began.
At this stage, the square had been turned into a virtual battleground. But running street battles are continuing and have spread to the area around Leicester Square.
And it's going to be completely astounding. And it's justified. And it's absolutely right. And people should go out and they should be angry. And that's how this country's feeling.
Case, what have you been called for today? You've been raping kids, have you? Well, you've been raping young English girls, have you? They're all getting convicted. They're all going to jail. Oi! Child rapists.
Threatening of violence.
No, I haven't. Who are you here? Who are you? Want me to hold this?
Walk the fuck away from me, then, you motherfucker.
What's that? Why are you getting violent? Why are you getting violent? Why are you getting violent? Stop raping kids. This morning, mate. What are you in court for? You've been raping kids, have you? We're outside another courthouse in the UK where 4 men are on trial, 4 Muslim men are on trial for gang raping a child. We have the paedophiles are in court. The police officer come out to have a word with us to ask us, please don't film them. What? For real? Please don't expose them as paedophiles, please. The police have took them out the back door. But all you've done, officers, is cost yourself work, because I'm now going around their house. So instead of getting the paedophiles on camera, which is what needs to happen, and everyone see who they are and hear what they've done, the police are trying to stop that. The content of one streaming, I've been arrested for breach of the peace. I've been arrested for breach of the peace. You've all watched this. You've all watched this. You've all watched this. You've all watched this. Can you get me a solicitor? Can you get me a solicitor?
For you just turn off your
Yes.
live feed.
Can you get me a solicitor?
Just turn off your live feed.
arrested on suspicion causing a breach of the peace.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
I've never said that.
George, that's the information I've got.
I'm inciting people. I'm inciting
Through
people.
his video and
How have I incited
watching.
people?
He hasn't.
This is ridiculous, lads. Do you feel right what you're doing it? That's some Muslim lads who are just saying it's not us, it's not us, it's not us. Because that must, yeah, and the same again, listen, if you're watching this, yeah, and I'm talking about Muslims, I'm talking about Islam, I know some Muslim lads who would be as outraged growing up, yeah. So I'm not, and again, I'm not portraying it as all Muslims, yeah. There's a problem. The majority of grooming offences are Muslim. The reason and justification given for it can be found in the Quran. All of these things play a role, I think, in these sort of cases. So I talk about them. But to think that every Muslim, or I know some Muslim lads who would want to do to them the same as what every other man would want to do to them. So, and I meet, on my day-to-day, I meet hostile Muslims, but I also meet a lot of decent Muslims who have a sound chat with me, who say how frustrated they are with what's happening. But most of them, you find, don't follow the doctrine or the scripture of Islam. If they did, then it wouldn't be as... So yeah, my problem, again, just to clear their record, my problem's with Islam, with the teachings. It's not with individual people. In fact, Winston Churchill said individual Muslims can show amazing traits, but it is Islam that will bring them backwards. As young as 11. Let me read you the list of charges that these men are facing. There's 6 more who are still yet to come here. This is part 2 of the trial, you see, because 29 men, 29 people, 2 women are involved in this case. 30% of them are called Mohammed. 3 of the men walking in here today are called Mohammed. The defendants today, Mansour Akhtar. He's charged with rape, attempted rape and 2 counts of trafficking. Mohammed Akram. He is charged with 7 counts of rape, 3 counts of trafficking, child abduction, supplying drugs, sexual assault and making threats to kill. Wikas Mahmoud. He is charged with 3 counts of rape. Nazarat Hussain. He is charged with 3 counts of rape, attempted rape, inciting a female to engage in sexual activity. Sajid Hussain. He is charged with 3 counts of rape, facilitating the commission of sexual activity on a child and inciting a child into sexual activity. Mohammed Ifraz. He is charged with trafficking a female within the UK with a view of her sexual exploitation, rape, false imprisonment, child abduction, taking decent images of children, inciting children to engage in sexual activity. Fasil Nadeem. He is charged with supplying drugs, rape, possession of extreme pornography. Mohammed Azeen. Another Mohammed. He's charged with 3 counts of rape. Mansour Hassan Lockwood. He is charged with supply. Excuse me, sir.